Alright, Victor Wembanyama just had one of the worst shooting nights of his life. 6 made shots on 21 tries, under 29%. And somehow that same brutal game lands him in the company of Magic Johnson and Kobe Bryant. So how is that even possible? Because greatness this young bends the rules. Wembenyama is 22 years old, playing in his first ever finals, and his jumper completely abandoned him, and he was still statistically in legendary territory. So let's break down a bad game that the history books will remember anyway. This is Game is Culture. Real quick before we get into it, if you like breakdowns that actually show the math, instead of just yelling takes at you, go hit subscribe. It's free and it genuinely helps, so click it. First, let's be honest about how rough the shooting was. Wembenyama shot under 29% from the field, 6 for 21. For a player whose normal mark is closer to 50, this was a disaster of a shooting night. The looks just would not fall, so by every normal measure, this should have been a game to forget. But here's how he stayed dangerous anyway. The free throw line. 12 makes on 13 tries. So while his jumper was broken, he kept attacking, kept drawing fouls, and kept the points coming the hard way. That's how you score 26 on a 6 for 21 night. And that's where it gets historic. Because even on that ugly night, Wembenyama finished with 26 points and 12 rebounds. A 25-12 game in the finals. So we searched every finals in history for the youngest players to ever do that. And the list he landed on is breathtaking. Here are the youngest players ever to post 25-12 in a finals game by age. Magic Johnson is first, then Alvin Adams, and then, at 22 years and 150 days, Victor Wembanyama. He slots in third all time, younger than a finals Kobe Bryant. So read that list again. Magic Johnson, Alvin Adams, Victor Wembanyama, Tom Heinsohn, Kobe Bryant. 4 Hall of Famers and a 22-year-old in his first finals. That's the company his bad game put him in. And don't forget the other end of the floor, because while his offense struggled, his defense never stopped. 12 rebounds, 3 blocks, a constant deterrent at the rim. So this wasn't a passenger having an off night. This was the best young two-way force in the world, still shaping the game, even when his shot was gone. So here's the genuinely scary part for the rest of the league. This was Wembenyama at his worst, 6 for 21, and it was still a top 3 youngest ever finals performance. So imagine the ceiling when that jumper comes back, because it will. But here's the honest caveat, his team still lost, because alongside the historic line came 6 turnovers and a cold shooting night that the Spurs could not overcome. So the milestone is real and it's stunning, but it came in a defeat, and in the finals, the result is what's remembered most. So I'm gonna leave it with you. If this is Wembenyama's floor in his first finals at 22, what does his ceiling actually look like? And is anyone in the league truly ready for it? So tell me down in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe. We're in a race to 1,000 subscribers, so please join the family.